Right, so I'm back today looking at things that annoy me, that need cleaning up and making everything look a bit nicer. I put the bars on last time round and I'm starting to go through and paint stuff up. So I've still got the front fender there to paint up. I'm going to sort out the headlight and tidy up that area soon. But the belt covers here could do with a bit of a tidy, and while I'm not riding a bike for a few days and the weather's good, I'm going to strip them off, give them a little rub down. I'm actually going to paint them nice black to give them some accents. You know, it's nice fancy Ducati. So take them off. All you need is 85 hex key and it should be 5 seconds work. So we shall quickly see. That one came out nice and smooth. Now mine are 2 parts, well actually 3 parts. 1, 2 and 3. But let's see if I can take them out in 2, because that has a nasty crack in it, which is part of what I want to kind of fill as I'm sorting stuff out. Now the last time I had these off was a year ago to do the belts, and I forgot, and near enough everything is a slightly different size bolt wise, so I'm going to have to remember to put them back in the correct way. So 2 longest ones are there and there, next longest one is here, and then the short one goes there. Now hopefully that should, if I just pull that off to one side, slide out, which is really what I'm shooting for. Because as I mentioned, I don't want to have to take these out in multiple pieces. There we go. So there's also a cover there that can come off. Let's see if I can get rid of them in situ. And let's put these bolts back in so I don't lose them. Long one there. That one has to stay off for a bit longer. Hang on, there's the longer one there. They could do with a really good clean as well, so before I put them all back on, I'll probably try and give them a clean. Alright. Yep, that one's going to have to come off as well. So the top one has to come off first by the looks of it. I forgot so much. It's too long. Underside here, which now might look I'm probably going to drop. And that one's very short. Again, another short one. And again, a short one. That's come off. So that actually comes off in multiple pieces. And the reason mine's come off in multiple pieces is this is cracked from there, which is fantastic. So we'll give all that a good clean and tidy up. Let's put my little short bolts back in. Problem is the plastic, it just perishes over time. And we all know, 20-year-old bike. I do know some people run with the chain off, which just strikes me as so risky. Okay, last couple of bolts, then we can look at putting everything back tip top and do some painting and rubbing down and cleaning up, because they look manky as anything. But while the weather's nice for the next couple of nights, let's see if we can get all this kind of cleaned up. Right. Okay. As I say, this one came off, and you can see just over here where they've cracked and stuck onto that. So what I'll do is I'll give it all a bit of a rub down in the paint, degrease it. Filthy on the inside. This one again, filthy on the inside. We'll give it a bit of a rub down in paint and see if we can make them nice and black and pretty. Right, so I have finished painting all these now, and it's time for them to go back on. As you can see here, they've actually turned out really well. I'm very happy with that. It's a couple of base coats. You can see I've already mounted the covers back on. So first job is to try and get this one back in place, so we can then start working on the rest. Come over the top. Why is that getting caught? No, we're good. Right, that goes in, and here it gets clipped on. Again, where's that catching? Shouldn't be anywhere. Now, once I get some time and money, I'll probably come back and put fresh, clean bolts in this, because I'm not too happy with the state of these. They do the job, but I'd like something a bit nicer so that it keeps everything nice and clean looking. Now, taking these out in the paddle. Now this, if I remember rightly, was easier to get in from the top than from the bottom. This is where I'm about to prove myself wrong. Because I think it was this cable here that was worth kind of, cable grouping that was worth putting right out to see everything past. There we go. Then should just, he says just Is it catching there? Catching on. There we go. Just over there. So. That one, as the long one goes through. Let's get that one into rough place. Then we've got the other long one that comes here. Let's get that started. And then also on the bottom we have the short one that went right underneath here. Get that roughly tucked up. At the top here, shortest bolt went to the right. And then the longer one was on the left hand side. Let's nibble this up. Tuck my cabling back. And these are probably going to stay on there until another year's time when I hit 2000. Sorry, 2 years since the last bolt replacement. And then I shall replace them. Well, that's a satin black finish, and I have to say I'm really pleased with the way that's looked out. I've got a few more tasks like that painting that are things that I can do before I start sending stuff off to like tank to get repaired and painted. Frame. But it's nice for me to be able to do some things. Hopefully you can see there what a difference that makes. Just highlights the belt drive there. I still have obviously that to tidy up, which I think is pretty high up on the list now. But we are making some progress. Alright, that's it for this time round. Hopefully we'll be doing some more work very soon. Cheers.